Chase Elliott didn't win.
Wait a minute, I don't like that.
Yeah, me neither. Well, you know what they say.
Yeah, beans don't burn in the kitchen.
And they do in the bathroom. Taco Bell.
Wait a minute, that's not the song.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know what that was. What did they say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Beans, the magical fruit.
The more you eat, the more you do.
Was that what you were looking for there?
I always thought it was beans. Beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you...
Start your engine.
Okay.
I don't know. Mustache.
Okay.
Oh. Anyway. Welcome to Shifting Gears.
I almost forgot. We have 5 different gears. We're going to go through 5 different topics we're going to talk about. Let's go ahead and get to the first one.
Yeah!
Okay.
Oh, okay. Shifting into first gear, I want to talk about AJ Allmendinger.
Okay.
Now, to you, that was backwards, but to me, that was normal. But he did a good job in the Xfinity Series, won 4 straight. He's still undefeated on the Roval, Caleb.
Yeah.
Still. To this day.
I'm
Undefeated.
impressed.
I am too.
Yeah.
You know what else is impressed?
What?
I don't know. What, memory foam, when you use it too long? It gets pretty impressed.
It does.
It's like an impression.
Yeah. So it's like, it can be good and bad. Memory foam,
Yeah. Anyway.
4 straight.
4 straight. Undefeated at the Roval.
Yeah.
And so congrats to him. And not only that, but he ran the Cup race. And he could have won.
He almost did.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the caution and really bad pit strategy, he would have probably won.
That was horrible pit strategy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the world are you doing?
As a Chase Elliott fan, I was like, all right.
Yeah, whatever, I guess.
Stay out there, team laps. I don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
But anyway, I did not think it was going to be that much of a difference, though, until...
It was literally like, how many seconds back was he after the pit stops?
I think after the pit stops, he was like 7.
I was gonna say 8.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
Because he moved all the way up to 4 seconds, but they maintained that spot. So, anyway.
Hey, pause. Time out.
Yeah.
Sorry for my voice because I'm sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I sound weird.
See, I thought he actually meant like cut the video, like he was going to tell me something important. But he was actually speaking to you, and he said pause.
I was pausing you to talk to them.
Oh, okay.
Pausing them to talk to you.
Try it again. Pause. Anyway, I was gonna be like pause again. Then you can go, but it's fine.
That's fine. I just like this. Go do it.
Anyway, all right. Well, that's it from my point. So,
I'll say that like I said already, I'm impressed. That's pretty much my whole thing about that.
Well, I was meaning that was your signal to go to the next
Whose
year.
signal?
What? The bat signal? Okay, let's see later.
Okay. Shifting into second year, Daniel Suarez is bad luck.
Yeah, has bad luck, but not only that, Daniel Suarez is strong. Shifting into the third gear.
He is very strong. Props to him for lasting that long with no power steering.
I want you to go in your car right now. Right now, do it. And,
wait.
And turn on the key, but don't turn it on. Pop that baby in neutral and have somebody push it as fast as you can, and you try to steer that thing around the road course. At how fast do you think they go?
I'll say anywhere between 90 to 110.
Probably, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
And then top speed, it goes pretty good. But I don't know.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. It was pretty good. That top speed was pretty good. Anyway, but yes, he had an incredible showing as far as just the attrition. Just listening to him on the radio, he sounded like he was wore out and in pain.
And I say he sounded aggravated and in pain.
Yeah, he probably tried to punch Corey LaJoie after, but he just went.
He couldn't.
So I don't know.
He just decided to argue. He was like, what's up with that, man?
I'm surprised he was able to sign his autograph to that kid.
Yeah, it's true.
He probably was a big letter because he couldn't control.
Probably like super sloppy.
Anyway, but not congrats to him. No. But good job.
Congratulations.
What I'm trying to say is good job to him
Yeah.
for keeping up with it
Yeah,
and not
pushing
giving
through
up.
it, yeah.
Because I'm to be honest, I'm a wimp, and so I can't really drive a race car anyway. But if I could, I probably wouldn't have continued. I would have
Yeah.
just been like, I'm done.
Yep. See you later.
See ya. Anyway, good job to him. All right. What was third? Shifting into third gear, I want to talk about Christopher Bell. I about said Michael McDowell for some reason. Christopher Bell. He won his way into the playoffs. I don't like that he did that. But it's okay, because I think
It's impressive. I mean,
It is impressive.
I thought there's no way he's gonna do it. All the way up until like the last restart, I'm like, there's no way this guy's gonna do this. And then once he took the lead and hard wreck, I told my wife, I was like, he's actually gonna do this.
You know,
like, what?
for a split second, I almost picked him as on our family standings things that we do, because I thought, well, he's going to try to go for it, and he's won a road course before, so I thought, oh, he might try it, and he might get lucky. Then I said no, because I don't think he will. Honestly, I don't think he'll make the championship 4, but I think that's good that he made it, and not like Kyle Larson or something. Because I think that's another person that Chase Elliott could pass and get in the championship for pretty easily. So maybe that's a good thing, but I don't know.
I was sad to see Larson go.
Yeah, I was too. Like I said,
I was upset
I'm a
about
Hendrick
that.
fan, but I'm also a Chase Elliott fan. Chase Elliott comes first for me.
It's true.
So
Yeah, for me too.
For
I guess
competitively,
we'll talk more about the controversy.
Yeah, we'll
later,
talk about
but-
that in a second.
But still, yeah.
But Christopher Bell, congrats to him.
Yeah, that was an impressive run.
It was impressive. He took advantage of all the chaos, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But and he was able to do it. You know, he got lucky with some of those cautions, and they
Fresh
fell
tires
just
and
right.
everything,
Fresh
too.
tires, got a good call, and he won. So
Yeah.
congrats to him.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, now we go to the controversy, which is
That's me. Shifting in the fourth gear, the controversy.
yes. Now this is where the video kind of goes to a little bit negative towards NASCAR.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing. Here's what I want to say. I am for some chaos. I think it can make a boring race interesting, and I think it can, like at a racetrack that is always boring, like Pocono, for example, or even Sonoma, because I don't like Sonoma. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people do, but I don't like it. But I think that can really shake things up and make it an interesting play on a track that's normally boring. However, this race was boring. I like the Roval, but I think what I don't like to see is like the dominant cars take all the time to get right up there and have all the strategy and it all go right, and to have them everybody just don't care about 1 ounce to them, just floor them, hit them, wreck them, go on about their way.
No respect to the fact that some of them are playoff drivers
I want to see
racing their way into the playoffs. They don't care. They're just wrecking it.
I'd like to see Joe Logano's take on this, because remember he said it. I don't like Talladega racing because all the people that lay in the back get rewarded and they usually get a top 10. That's exactly what happened today.
True.
So I want to see, well, if he goes, yeah, this racing's good, then I want to be like,
Why does he sound like that?
Okay. Anyway, okay.
I'm sick. Okay.
Anyway, so here's what I said, and I told this to Caleb before we started recording. It's like watching for crew chief race. This was a crew chief race at first a little bit, trying to figure out when to pit and how to get
Yep.
your guy track position. It's like watching a person put what am I trying
You
to
can
say?
tell me.
Build, put together. Watching a person put together a 5,000 piece puzzle, and everything's going on, but they're finding all the pieces. They're getting all the pieces right, and they get down to the last 2 pieces, and somebody walks up and goes, and it's like the last 3 hours that they just did doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, why was I even watching this race for the last 3 hours?
True.
I might as well just to shut it off
And
had NASCAR alert everybody saying, hey, there's the last caution.
Bias side here. Obviously, Chase Elliott, like that makes you mad,
Yeah.
right? Look, that's stupid. Yeah.
My
But
bias
also,
Is I don't like it.
unbiased side here. Not only Chase Elliott, we're talking like Michael McDowell had a good run. He got wrecked. I mean, like I don't even know how good Noah Gragson was doing, but still, he's just making cup starts, trying to do his best, getting dumped for no reason.
Yeah.
Like all these people are just absolutely being dumped for absolutely no reasons because people are they don't even care. That's the unbiased side of like.
Here's my take too. Here's my take on this. I told my wife this last night. It's like this playoff format has started 8 years ago now, and some of these guys, like Ty Gibbs, for example, is like 20 years old, that he was 12 when the playoffs started. So there's people now that are getting in the sport, and I'm going to get in the sport, and this is just going to get worse, by the way, because they're seeing year after year after year people get rewarded for racing that stupidly and making it into the next round and have a shot at the championship. So there's going to be more and more people doing this. And so now they have people coming into the sport, that's all they see. And so now that's what NASCAR is going to turn into. They have no respect anymore because the way you get rewarded, they see, is to race like that. And it started from day one. Ryan Newman putting Kyle Larson in the wall in the last corner in 2014 in Phoenix to make it into Homestead. And it's happened every single year where somebody does that, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And now this is what we got. And it's just,
it's exciting, but very, very frustrating.
Yeah. It can be exciting. And you say, well, what's your perfect race then? If you don't like this and you don't like the boringness, it's a happy medium. I like the Coca-Cola 600, and think of how many cautions there were there. But it was equally spread out. There wasn't really a boring stint, and it was good racing. And a lot of times it wasn't people driving disrespectfully. It was just because it was hard to control those cars. It wasn't nobody disrespectful in that one, but all the disrespect is what I don't like. If it was just something as simple as getting, the car had an issue or whatever and spin out or hard to control or whatever, then and all the same chaos happened, but it was just that was the cause, then it would be a different story. But it's just people that don't care and driving with disrespect that I don't like. But anyway, that's my take on it. But anyway, tell us what you think. Shifting into fifth and final gear here, just the race overall. This is a good segue into that. My percentages. The race was boring. As a biased Chase Elliott fan, I liked the fact that he was going to win that race, and he was, by the way. But that doesn't change the fact that the race was boring. They couldn't pass. For whatever reason with this car, the slower you go, the harder it is to pass for some reason, which is really weird. So still a boring race. And then the chaos didn't save it. Matter of fact, I think it didn't really even help it that much. It just made it interesting. It woke people up. The casual fan that turns that race on with 5 laps to go might be happy. But how are you going to get him to watch the first 3 hours?
True.
So that's my thing. But anyway, so on my percentage, I'm going to give it a 45%.
Really?
I think that's the lowest I've given
That's
it.
low.
The reason is because I think it was a below average race. There wasn't really anything that made it go good. Even if Chase Elliott, I was even telling Andre, even with Chase Elliott winning, bias side, I'd be like, that was awesome that he won, but the race wasn't that good. I still wasn't going to give it a good percentage, even if that would have happened. So
I will say my percentage will be 60%. That's because I would say it was boring, but also I love the Roval, right? So I just like watching them race there.
I love the Roval too.
So that kind of helps it a little bit, and also the chaos. Frustrating, aggravating, a little more exciting into the race. So that kind of bumps it up a little bit for me. I did that for you, but does a little bit for me. That's where we disagree a little bit. But so I'll give it 60%. I'd give it tons better, but it's right there, 60%.
I know I went bold, and maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like the video, comment, subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much for the 4 new subscribers we got this week.
Had a lot of views.
Thank you. It was one of our better viewed videos, which it always is when Chase Elliott wins, it seems like.
It's true.
Because there's a lot of people that want to see all the content, which is fine. If you're a Chase Elliott fan, subscribe. We talk about him almost every week just because we're biased. We try not to be, though. Our race content usually is unbiased. We try it to be. But subscribe if you're new, and let us know if I am wrong. I was bold, I know, but... I don't know.
No, just let us know what you think. I mean, give us your opinion.
Yep.
On anything, everything.
Most
the race,
importantly,
whatever.
I'll see you next week.
Yeah, and I'll see you too. I'll be there.
That was a dramatic pause.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
I'll be there. Yeah.
You will be where? You'll be here or there?
Yeah, there.
You'll be here?
No, here. Here. I'll be here. Yeah.
Well, here's just one T from there.
I'll be here.
Okay.